All right, guys. It's Luke Strohl and Eric Bertley, and we're from the Olympic Cert from CrossFit 27-17. We're going to go through the ABCs.
Back in September.
Back in September.
It's December. Merry Christmas.
And we're gonna go through the snatch, on ramp, and ABCs. All right, so we're gonna start off with a general barbell warm up. So we're going to go through the RDL Roman deadlift. We're going to do that 5 times, and we're going to do back squat 5 times, and then we're going to do push press 5 times. So push press, then back squat. So on my count, keep up with me.
All right.
All right, so RDL 1, go. Good. RDL 2, RDL 3, RDL 4, and RDL 5, push press, get in rack position. Push press 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back squat 1, back squat 2, back squat 3, back squat 4, and back squat 5. Good, we'll do that one more time. RDL 1, RDL 2, RDL 3, RDL 4, and 5. All right, press 1, press 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back squat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, good. Now we're going to do some position stretches. We're going to go into the squatting quad snatch grip. So you're going to establish your snatch grip. You're going to go into the squatting quad, and you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Overhead lockout. Overhead lockout. Stand tall, overhead lockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And into the squat. Overhead squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're going to go to part A. Part A, squatting quad sequence. Squatting quad sequence. First we're going to do some straight arm pulls in the snatch grip. We're going to do 3 sets of 5 straight arm pulls. Straight arm pull 1, go. Straight arm pull 2, go. Good. Straight arm pull 3, go. 4, go. And 5, good. We'll do that one more time. Squatting quad. Straight arm pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're going to still stick to the squatting quad. We're going to do high pulls. Squatting quad into a high pull. Snatch grip. High pull 1, high pull 2, high pull 3, high pull 4, and high pull 5. Good. We'll just do that once. Now we're going to go into muscle snatches. 3 sets of 5 on muscle snatches, or 2 sets of 5, depending on how you do. All right, muscle snatch into squat. Yep, start off squatting quad, muscle snatch 1. Yep. Squatting quad, muscle snatch 2. Yep. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Good, we'll do that one more time. Squatting quad, muscle snatch, number 1. Number 2. Yep, squatting quad, muscle snatch, number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Good, now we're going to go into a squatting quad power snatch. Squatting quad power snatch for 3. Squatting quad power snatch for 3. Squatting quad power snatch 1. Good. Number 2, go. And number 3. Good. Now we're going to go into a squat. You're going to start from squatting quad. We're going to go into a power snatch 2, overhead squat 3 times. Okay? Everything's on my mark. Squatting quad, power snatch, go. Overhead squat. Good. That's 1. Squatting quad, power snatch, go. Overhead squat. That's 2. And squatting quad, power, go. Overhead squat. Good, that's 3. Now we're going to go into 3 full squat snatches. 3 full squat snatches. All right, squatting quad and squat snatch. Good. Number 2, squatting quad and squat snatch. Yep. And number 3, squat snatch. Good. All right, so now we're going to go into part B. Part B, 3-part pauses. 3-part pauses. So we're going to go into straight arm pulls. We're just going to do 3 of them in the snatch grip. All right, so 3-part pause, straight arm pull with the snatch grip. Go. Straight arm pull. Yep, we're doing 2 more of those. All right, go ahead. And 1 more, go. Now we're going to go into high pull. Yep, number 2. And number 3. All right, now we're going to do the power snatch for 3. Power snatch for 3. All right, so this is where we start our pauses. Pause at the ground, pause at the knee, pause at the hips, and power snatch. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Pause at the ground, pause at the knees, pause at the hips, power snatch. Good. 1 more time. Pause at the ground, pause at the knees, pause at the hips, and power snatch. Good. Now we're going to go into power 2 overhead squat. Power snatch, overhead squat, 3-part pause. Pause at the ground, pause at the knee, pause at the hips, power, overhead squat. Good. 2 more times. Pause at the ground, pause at the knee, pause at the hips, and power snatch. Overhead squat. Good. 1 more time. Pause at the knee, or at the ground, excuse me. Pause at the knee, pause at the hips, and power snatch. Overhead squat. Good. Now we're going to do 3-part pause, full squat snatch. 3-part pause, full squat snatch. All right. You ready to go? All right. Pause at the ground, pause at the knees, pause at the hips, and full squat snatch. Yep, we'll do that 2 more times. Pause at the ground, pause at the knee, pause at the hips, and squat snatch. Good. 1 more time. Pause at the ground, pause at the hips, knees, excuse me, pause at the hips, and squat snatch. Good. Shake that off. All right, so now we're going to do 3-part pause, 2-part pause.
C.
Yeah, this is part C. Part C of the squat snatch. ABCs. All right, so we're going to do some straight arm pulls. We're going to do one pause. Yep, straight arm pull. Yep, we're going to do the whole thing except all 3 pauses. So just follow my lead. Pause at the ground, pause at the knees, pause at the hips, straight arm pull. Good. Pause at the ground, pause at the knees, straight arm pull.
Oh.
Yep. And this. Yep. Pause at the ground and straight arm pull. Straight arm pull. Let's do that again. Pause at the ground.
We're going to start that one over from the beginning.
All right. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Pause at the hips. Straight arm pull. Good. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Straight arm pull. And pause at the ground. Straight arm pull. Good. Now we're going to go into high pull. 3-part pause, 2-part pause. 1 pause, high pull. All right. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Pause at the hips. High pull. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. High pull. Pause at the ground. High pull. Good. Now we're going to go into a muscle snatch, and we're going to do 3-part, 2-part, and 1-part muscle snatch. Okay, so pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Pause at the hips. Muscle snatch. Good. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Muscle snatch. And pause at the ground. Muscle snatch. And no pause, muscle snatch. Good. All right, now we're going to go into power. Power snatch, power snatch. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Pause at the hips. Power snatch. Good. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Power snatch. Yep. Pause at the ground. power snatch. And no pause, power snatch. Yep, now we're going to go into power 2 overhead squat.
I miss those dudes. I wish they were teaching this.
Yeah. Whoa!
Where's Justin?
Man, that hurts. It hurts.
Cool guys. Pat.
All right, power to overhead. Power to overhead. You're paying for that. All right, pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Stay tight. Pause at the hips. Power. Overhead squat. Pause at the ground. Pause at the knees. Power. Overhead squat. And pause at the ground. Power snatch. Overhead squat. And no pause, power snatch. Yeah, wait, you gotta wait.
Got excited, yeah.
No pause, power snatch. Overhead squat. All right, now we're gonna do 3-part pause, 2-part pause, 1 pause, no pause, full squat snatch, full squat snatch. So pause at the ground, pause at the knees, pause at the hips, and full squat snatch. Good. Pause at the ground, pause at the knees, squat snatch. Good. Pause at the ground, squat snatch. Good. No pause, full squat snatch, full movement right here. Nice. Good job. Good job.